Let's start this show with a unique commitment. A talented young man, Derek Curiel, who 2 times has been a Select Festival athlete for Perfect Game. He's out of Southern California, plays at Orange Lutheran. He made his commitment. He joined Perfect Game's Instagram Live, and here's what he said.
In the fall of 2024, I'm going to commit to Louisiana State University.
That's awesome. How did you finally decide on LSU?
I fell in love with the campus as soon as I went there. Coach Jay Johnson, he was a big influence on me going there. He's one of the first one of the first head coaches that recruited me 3 years back, and when he was at U of A. And he's always, been professional, respected my family and respected that I wanted to wait. And I think it was just big. He still would call me every now and then, and he wouldn't put any pressure on me. So I just felt a good connection with him, and he's a big hitting guy, so I'm excited that he'll be my hitting coach at LSU. And I just thought the student body and how the fans were at LSU were just a great fit, and I just think it was a great fit all around.
Oh my gosh, that was excellent. Jheremy Brown joins as National Director of 13 and 14U Player Development and Festivals. That's where you've seen this great athlete. Who are they getting? You know, you asked the why in that great clip, but who are they getting as a player? Explain who they're getting.
For me, Derek Curiel is one of the best defenders in the country, regardless of class. 13U, 14U festivals, we saw him make the diving catch in the outfield. He prides himself on his offense. He's really coming into his strength offensively, left-handed stroke, a lot of whip, a lot of natural loft to it. And as we've seen him get stronger, we've seen the tweaks and adjustments to his swing. And there's a reason he's ranked #1 in the country. You look at his stats, you look at the performance, it all lines up.
Is LSU moved to the top of the mountain as far as recruiting? Vanderbilt certainly in what Tim Corbin does there year in and year out, but there may be no hotter program in recruiting right now than LSU. Is that fair?
Definitely. You look, it's every 2 days it seems like they're pulling in a top 100 type recruit. We got James Whitaker at 25 from Vegas a couple days ago. His older brother was committed and signed with Jay at U of A. Tyler Whitaker, former festival kid. Then you look, and this morning I looked on Twitter, and Derek Mitchell had announced that he committed to LSU as well from Arizona. So obviously there was some working relationship there with Jay prior to Derek's commitment to ASU. Everybody wants to play for Jay right now. LSU is definitely the hot ticket. You look at who he has around him with Dan Fitzgerald, Jason Kelly, even Perry Roth on the op side. Those are 3 really good assistants to have around Jay. Jay's very forward thinking in the recruiting, always been ahead of the curve. And we're seeing that with who they're bringing on campus, who they're getting. And who wouldn't want to follow the footsteps of Jacob Berry and Dylan Cruz?
Can we just finally remind everyone of the 2022 class with 10 PG All-Americans? Now, we understand not all of them will make it to campus, but to me, that's kind of when the doors swing open. That's what you see first. That's the instant impact. Those players that were all PG All-Americans all committed to LSU.
It's bonkers because when Jay first came over, he brought some of his guys with him. He brought over Crawford. He brought over Romero. Jaden Newt opens up, commits her, and that's on top of Jared Jones and the handful of other guys they already had committed. So definitely something special brewing in Baton Rouge, and they open up the spring as one of the top-ranked teams in the country as well. So it's not just forward-thinking, but also present on the field success.
Well done, the king of commitments. We can't wait till you bring us more. This is great. What a feather in your cap. I know you don't like to talk about yourself, but what a feather in your cap that these young men and their families reach out and want to share with you through Perfect Game too.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've done 3 live on Instagram so far. They've all been to LSU, so maybe that speaks to what the Tigers are doing. I'm hoping the next one, just to shake things up, isn't LSU, but it is what it is, and looking forward to seeing who wants to be next.